I don't want to be a dress horse, but do you mind giving us a recap, Helena?
I can definitely do that.
If I had some non-hats.
Kelvin and Michael were in a box. And Kelvin was like, I don't like what's happening right now. Around time. And so Kelvin was like, Mike, you were possessed, and we have to try that again. So he goes to the missus and is like, I need a flashlight. She's like, I guess I have a flashlight. So they go back into the box, and there's like water, and there's like this teddy bear and a plinth, and they're like, we gotta get them. So Calvin's like, hold on, Mike, I'm gonna leave you in this weird box, but I'll be right back. So he leaves.
Yes, stay here in this super dangerous box.
This couldn't go wrong.
It's totally cool. There's like a hideous beast nearby. I can feel it. I can see its legs, but and it's trying to steal my shoelace. Kelvin gets a wine glass. He comes back and he trades out the teddy bear. The creature gets kind of confused, so he doesn't attack right away, and they're able to leave. And then the box disappears, and then we hear the parents arguing. Grace, Mordecai, and I were in the Gardner place, and it was like totally ransacked, probably by a minotaur. Mordecai's found these 3 doors, and they each have a different carving. It turns out that one is like a theater, one is like a stage, and one is like a recording equipment room, and basically some fucked up shit was going down. There's like a bedroom with sexy stuff, and
Porn.
They also find a cool greenhouse. Let's focus more on that. And then Mort finds a photo album, which he takes.
What like shade of green was it?
Jade.
It was mostly white.
Sombra finds a lockbox and some legal documents. She does hit a secret alarm, so we flee, but then we run
Grace,
into
not Sombra.
who?
Grace.
Why did I write Sombra?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. She wasn't with us then.
Okay. So Grace, so sorry, you hit the we flee and then we run into some armed security.
Oh gosh, that was fun.
Mike goes back under the bed. Under the parents' bed, and the box is now there.
Technically, they came up under the parents' bed and were then trapped under the parents' bed. But yes.
Okay. And then he puts together a ingenious plan and creates a dildo golem. And it creates an excellent distraction by chasing their son.
One of my better works.
The woman's freaking out. She rips off her shirt, and then she starts leaking some sort of weird mildewy fluid. Calvin's like, oh shit, I gotta go back into that box. He grabs the glass, he goes and escapes again. She gets a little bit better, but then she kicks everybody out. Grace makes security, kind of talks to security, makes him think that she's his wife, and so she's able to talk us out of this conflict. And they go
Poor
away.
man's marriage.
We all meet back up, and Michael and Kelvin can't get dry from the weird fluid. We talk about what happened. We look at the photos in the photo album, and we're like, wait a minute, this woman who's the wife is not the woman that we met. The real wife died 5 years ago. And then boop, 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 the fucking police are here. They're looking for Jonathan Smith, recapitated. Who's Jonathan Smith?
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Jonathan Smith. You seen the yard she threw her dildos all across the yard. That's the last thing I had note-wise in mind.
Oh, he was the guy that was the dad in that house?
No, that was who Coulter was pretending to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because it
Oh,
was
yeah, the fucking cop.
Craig Gregson or whatever. What were their names?
Scott.
Scott Scottson
Weird.
and Scotty Scottson Jr.
Scotty Scottson Jr. And,
Scottson!
and her name was
Scotia.
And so we're back at our place, right?
Yes.
And the police are now there looking for Jonathan Smith. Who answered the door? Has anyone answered
I'll
the
answer
door?
the door because I'm right there probably.
Okay.
Still wet, right?
If you have not changed.
Yeah, I haven't changed.
Yeah. Uh,
Hi. Can I help?
you're John Smith's associate?
Who?
Jonathan Smith. You're his associate?
No?
Well, we have, he holds up like a picture of you leaving that woman's house.
Uh-huh.
So we can either have a conversation
Mm-hmm.
or I can arrest you here and now.
Rather the conversation.
All right, where's Jonathan Smith?
I don't know.
I know. Hold on.
Where was I at this point? I think I was like in the.
You were just getting out of the shower.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot he was using Jonathan Smith as his ally. Right.
You could see
You can
he's
have
pointing
forgotten
to
that in
Kelvin.
character, I guess. Okay, but he's now gotten.
Sorry, I'm still like, they got in a real big fight, so my brain's still just like,
Yeah, apparently the woman was pretty livid. We're pretty sure John Smith assaulted her.
is that what she's telling you?
Well, I mean, given the injuries that she had some bruising around her neck, so we're afraid that your associate may have strangled her after you left the property.
Why?
Is somebody here with you?
Sorry.
It's a big house, yeah. It's not just on my own. Do you want to come inside, I guess?
Sure.
Okay.
So him and another seemingly detective enter the property.
Are they armed?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're armed.
Are you not?
I look very uncomfortable.
Okay.
I am kind of pacing by a wall far away from them.
They immediately clock that and seem nervous by it.
I am also armed.
Private dwelling. I don't know why. Are you sure someone else didn't do there? No one assaulted her.
Well, that's why we need to talk with him.
Okay. I will go find Kelvin.
Who's Kelvin?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that to you as GM.
Okay, you need to differentiate somehow.
Okay.
I will walk upstairs.
Wow, it's astonishing.
When I,
how you so
when I see you have left me alone with the police, or are you in there?
I
too?
don't know. I'm trying to remember where I was. But I was not there.
Well, if I'm ish alone with them, I immediately like go to the kitchen to get away from them, to go to get drinks or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Kelvin's room.
So you leave them alone?
I'll be there. I'll
Yeah, when the door was
My brain.
be there.
when you heard someone at the door, like what would you have done? Would you have come to be in the living
You
room?
just
or
got
would you
home
have-
with Grace. I mean, Cass and Morty.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'd all gotten home and kind of talked about what happened.
debriefed
So-
a little.
Yeah, I would have posted up and been there silently on the side, just kind of guarding. Like,
We were going over the
yes, we were
photo
going over
album,
the photo album.
and we had realized that's the woman who
Hired
prompted the
us.
whole thing.
Are your
did.
parents home?
Excuse me.
Are your parents home?
No, they died.
Oh, our condolences. So is your legal guardian here?
I'm 26.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Why don't you have a seat? We'll grab you a water.
I think we'll stand.
Okay.
No need for water.
I bring in water. Put it down.
I give an eyebrow.
Thank you. And who are you? To the person who brought in water?
That's my sister.
Yeah,
So
Her
she-
parents are dead too.
Oh. It's a weird detail to give us.
Well, that's so you don't ask her about her parents.
Who are you?
They
I
ask
live
you
here.
about our parents. What do you need to know
I
about
know.
our parents?
It's weird.
He
Do you
takes
have a
out-
warrant?
Takes out a little pen and paper. Do I need one?
I don't know. Do you?
Well, I'm asking you. You don't want to give me your name or any information.
They
You
do
came to
need
my
one.
house.
They do need one if they are going to be searching.
But they did. But they were invited inside, so that does allow them in. But they can only look
That
at
doesn't
surface
give them a right
level.
to search.
Yeah, no, only surface level stuff.
Well, that's why you
Yeah.
can't leave them alone, because then they would search.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you know anybody named Jonathan?
I have a picture.
We'll make this
And he
way.
holds it
No,
out.
I don't know Jonathan. Jonathan.
You don't know this man?
Can we say I come around?
No, Jonathan.
Okay, so and he kind of flips. So this picture of you having lunch with him, not you?
I didn't say that it's not Jonathan.
Oh, okay.
It's not a
Who-
Jonathan.
What's his name then?
I'll let him tell you if he's here, because I don't know if he's here.
Okay. So this man lives here?
I don't know if he's here or not. He's around
Does he usually
occasionally.
live here?
I just got here.
I will remind you that you are lying to a federal agent.
Okay, were they local PD or federal?
You never asked.
Yeah. They could have identified themselves at the door.
Nobody.
I'm
ever
sorry, can I
asked.
see a badge?
Of course.
Damn, you just
He
left these
holds up.
spots.
He holds up an FBI badge.
Can I perceive that and make sure that that's on the up and up?
Sure, give it a
Yeah,
shot.
like a
Okay.
judgment of authenticity.
What do I roll?
Let's say intelligence with politics.
Okay. Where's
So
my intelligence?
I'd like to make also a roll just like gauging what they look like based on their clothes, and do they seem in their gun? Does it
Give
seem
me a
legit?
socialized plus manipulation.
I'm spending willpower. 2 successes.
2 successes.
Socialize plus what?
Manipulation. Okay. So it seems to be a legit FBI badge. You've never seen one.
Okay. I take it to be a legitimate FBI badge. Okay.
I got 1 success. Just trying to gauge.
They are much more dangerous than their casualness is giving off.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Is there any way to flag Sombra?
I mean, you know Sambra's watching this on the camera.
Oh, God.
So, like, if you guys have, like, I think we determined
Ears, nose,
already.
nose, ear.
No. That was for Golden Vault. We just established that.
No, that's always the signal. Any kind of
That's
distraction,
so.
ears, nose.
It's so obvious.
No. It's like touching your nose and then your ear, something like just.
How about this? To let each other know that something is going on. You touch
Pumpernickel.
some part of your body that humans would not be able to see. So, like, he touches a horn. He touches
Oh,
a
yeah.
candle. Like, so it just looks like you're putting your hand somewhere.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
like touch like a rivet or something.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Sure.
With
Yeah.
the exception of Coulter, I think that works for everybody.
Yeah,
Who just turns a dial on a TV?
I make a remote, but
Coulter just never asks for help.
no, Kelvin's incredibly self-sufficient.
When
Milady.
Or I could just turn my head 360. That will defuse things.
Intimidation.
could I have
Never
done a
underestimate.
canning roll as I was like walking out?
Sure.
Okay.
Checking people's badges. Just
Flustered.
I'm not done here.
No, I know.
What's your current clarity?
That's a question that I have an answer to.
Clarity.
Somewhere.
It's usually the character sheet.
3.
3.
All right, spend a willpower, and I will roll for you. That's what it says in my notes. Apparently, we've been doing Kenning wrong.
Whoops. What's
Well, parts of them are not human.
Parts of them.
What do I see?
That's fucking
Kenning is
weird.
different.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's not a mean or a mask or whatever. It's just kenning is like the presence of something supernatural.
Okay.
Oh, so they might be a different kind of thing.
Okay.
Hey, person who won't give us her name, who seems really nervous. Do you want to go help him find Kelvin?
Yes.
Did they say
Um,
Kelvin?
Find Jonathan.
Okay. I'm like, oh, Posty.
And you don't want to tell us your name either, right?
Nope.
All right. Here, can you look at just this picture one more time?
Nope.
I think you'll be particularly interested in this one.
Nope.
All right.
I'll give side eye. Just try and kind of glance at it. I'm watching.
He kind of gets close to you. It's like,
You can try.
what's the damage?
It's called boundaries. It's called personal space.
Okay. And then he will spit something at.
Hold on.
What's your defense?
Fast reflex again.
That's initiative. What's your defense?
Defense. Let me go to that page.
You made me leave. Right.
It's okay. Where's my defense? 6.
She's made of metal.
Okay.
Shit.
Not rolling dice.
You are hit straight in the face with a glob of some kind of fluid. You immediately become docile, and all negative emotions you have to him are gone, and you kind of... You get randy for the guy.
Okay.
Now,
Is he cute?
you tell me who's in this picture, sweetie?
Oh, I mean, do I have to?
I mean, you have to honor what I just told you.
Okay. So I am not hostile towards them.
No, you are calmed.
I'm calmed.
Mhm.
But am I I can still be suspicious.
Sure. Okay, so I'll level with you. He just hit you with a full dose of vampire hormones. So you are under majesty. So you want to get this guy's attention.
Okay.
And as you're talking to him, he kind of takes out a handkerchief and starts wiping your face of that liquid.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that's
I hate for somebody to see that.
really gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's Kelvin.
Yeah.
I mean,
Does
yeah.
he have a last name?
No,
No.
no.
You just don't know his last name.
I don't know his last name.
Does he live here?
I mean, I've only lived here a short time.
You're doing so good.
Thank you.
So he does live here.
Well, we kind of.
Do you
Yeah.
want that woman? You think?
No.
You think he's capable of that?
No.
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 What about his buddy?
No.
So it's probably the husband then.
Yeah, well, I don't think. No, I mean, from what I've heard, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
What do you
mean,
guys do
somebody
here?
should be really nice. Somebody could be really nice.
What do you guys do here?
We talk to people,
You live here too?
kind of.
Yeah,
I mean,
you wanna
not
show me your
really.
bedroom?
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, the sooner we get done with this, the sooner we can make that happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You said
but
you're
if you
26?
you want to talk to Kelvin.
Yeah, we'd love to talk to Kelvin.
I mean, but are you into Kelvin then? Like, I
No,
don't
we just gotta
know.
make sure Kelvin didn't kill this one.
No, is she dead?
No.
She kind of deserves it from what I've heard. She's not very nice.
He's told you about.
No, we talked to her. She was here. Was I there for that meeting?
Which one?
When she was here, no, I wasn't.
So,
We probably
Mordecai,
debriefed.
you're in the kitchen and you
Yeah.
hear Grace go from, no, fuck you, pigs, to,
I think you were in your office for the meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they didn't see. No, it was the husband who came by and he was really aggressive. And
pause here. You guys would have found Kelvin.
So I walk into your room.
I'm in the bathroom, like, just finishing getting ready. Still
No.
flying off a little bit.
Cops
I
are
will
here.
be fair. You were fully out of the shower and ready because you were in the meeting with the rest of them. So I assumed
thought
you
I
were
showed
just hiding.
afterwards.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, well, I was in my room, so if you come and get me in my room, then...
Okay.
I just want to be fair. That
Yeah.
You were aware that they are here. You were aware that you are actively hiding from them.
So as soon as I was aware that they were here, I would have taken the mirror in my bathroom and wiped across the surface until it cleaned to show the mirror reflecting in the living room.
Okay. Do you need
So
to make
it's-
a roll for that?
It's, a glimpse of a distant mirror, and it is no dice pool, instant, and just cost 1 glamour.
Okay.
And the loophole is the changeling looks into the mirror belonging to someone who has a sworn enmity against him, which I don't know if they do or not. So
Well,
it
this is
costs
like an
glamour.
installed bathroom mirror, I would assume, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm watching this conversation.
You need to get a mirror from Miss Scottson.
Now I do. I've been watching this conversation as a Darkling. My bonus for this is that I can also hear it. So I've been watching it.
So you watch him spit something in Grace's face, and then Grace's body language changes immediately.
Well, this is going to be fun.
Is it?
Would there be anything? I don't know if I've ever had an interaction with vampires, but would there be anything that I could roll to try and place it? I don't think I have.
Not really.
Yeah.
No. You have dealt with vampires, but you don't have this information yet. And I don't even know if you know that you've been messing with vampires.
Okay, so look at this. You see how Grace is being super sweet.
It's daytime out?
No, it's
It's night.
That was an abrupt shift after he like spit something on her. Is this like a kink thing, or is that probably paranormal?
If he spit something, I don't think Grace is into that necessarily. I don't get that vibe.
Fair.
And to be fair, he didn't spit. He opened his mouth, pushed on his jaw, and liquid came out.
Leaked.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think there's another way out of this, so let's see what to do. And I'm going to go ahead and
And then around there, Cassie would come up.
I actually went to my room to catch my breath.
I will invoke Mask of Superiority and head down to the living room.
Mask of superiority in this context within your own home.
So that's hostile takeover that has like a
Okay.
location. When Mask of Superiority is that on a success, people who see the character believe that he's a respected member of an organization they belong to, as though he has had dots in the status merit equal to his presence,
Okay.
which is 3.
So is there a roll?
Yes. It is presence plus subterfuge plus weird.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
Oh, there's no.
I would imagine there should be, but it doesn't say.
What kind of contract is this?
This is a crown common contract. Mask of Superiority. But yeah, it doesn't say. I don't see a. Oh, contested by characters' wits and empathy.
Okay. Plus word or?
I am so sorry. Give me 1 second.
You're
Okay.
fine.
So people see this. If the changeling affects multiple people, they all believe him to be a member of the same organization. The player chooses one target as his primary to determine which organization. If he acts out of character for a member or doesn't know something the member would, his player rolls presence plus subterfuge contested by the other character's wits plus empathy. So it's not
Okay.
contested until then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems too powerful.
I'm an infiltrator. Present, subterfuge, and weird. So it is 2 for the weird, 3 for the present, and 4 for the subterfuge.
Okay.
If it's my dice pool one. It's not a success, is it? It is.
It is, yeah.
Okay, 5 successes, so an exceptional. So my exceptional on this one is the changeling instead convinces people he is a trusted ally, comparator, as though he had the allies' merit equal to his presence. So I have allies with them now, equal to my presence. I get the same benefits as a member, but it's given a pass if I don't know all the inner workings of the organization, and the player only has to roll for the changeling to stay in character. If he does something really
So my only nitpick is this: when you strut into a locale as if you own the place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this being your own house, I don't know if this necessarily works.
I used it in my office multiple times to make them see me as the trusted.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you can be in a house and not feel like you own the house.
Mhm.
Like, this maybe feels like he's like the head of the house.
True. Okay. So, like, follow the logic with me, though. Like, why? Okay. So you walk in with Mask of
Yes.
Superiority up?
Good evening, gentlemen. I hear I've been requested.
Okay. So that would. So, I'm sorry. This is just such a nebulous power. Would you be Kelvin, trusted ally, or would you be a different person, trusted ally?
So I am still myself. They just see me as a member of whatever organization they would grant import to. So, like, how the other guy still saw me as
No,
well.
yeah, I get it. I
Yeah,
get it. It's
yeah.
just with this particular situation, it's very strange. Okay.
We need
What
him.
about their boss or
No.
coworker of theirs?
Well, but see, that's just it. He's Kelvin, so like he doesn't replace their boss. He's a trusted ally.
So maybe
To the
they see him
organization.
as a private detective who's worked with
Yeah.
them before, or some type of FBI.
That makes
He like
most
has the language or uses some phrase or something.
An
that's
expert
like-
witness that they've used in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Covert CF.
Oh,
Or even just a
I
good
didn't recognize you
reputation.
from the photo.
Oh, what photo?
Is this the guy from the photo, sweetie?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
what is the photo? Where was the photo taken?
Do you want to walk down and see the photo?
Well, no, just because my other ability, I shouldn't have showed up on any surveillance.
Oh fuck.
No, we
off.
discussed this last time.
The ring camera.
The ring
something.
camera caught you.
Oh, because I didn't turn it on
Because
yet.
you, well, that and you had taken the Doom token.
Yes. Okay. No. You're right. Oh, curious.
Yeah, apparently some woman is accusing you of assaulting her and throwing all her dildos in the yard.
Is this the Scottson family?
Yeah.
Oh, very troubled.
Okay. Do you think we should be investigating them?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend against it. I think at the end of the day, they're more of a risk.
Should we leave
themselves
it
than
to
anything
local
else.
authorities, or do you think we should get Odin involved?
I think that is something for you to determine. It's your area of expertise.
Kind of narrows his eyes for a second. Okay, that makes sense. Well, here's the case file they had on you.
Terribly kind.
We have a copy, but I just figured you might want a heads up. Try and be more careful,
Oh, yes, sir.
especially if you're going to be working towards Valhalla.
Well, I think the worthiness for that is yet to be determined.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything else that you need? Anything we can
I
do
don't
for
know
you?
what's on offer. And his partner just slaps him on the arm, and he's like, yeah.
Sir, what happened to the woman in question from Scottson?
Uh-oh.
Soon to be the ex Mrs. Scottson?
As much as we trust you, it's an ongoing investigation. So,
If there is a problem, I would recommend the husband. She did announce divorce with him this evening.
yeah, we're going to track him down, neutralize him. We determine that the kid is also a deviant of some kind. We'll put him down as well. So,
Understood.
have a nice night, sir. We apologize for busting in. We didn't realize it was you. You want to be more careful. I could have swore I took these photos, but I guess somebody else must be working a case that they think you're involved in.
Well, I have not been involved in anything untoward that I can think of. Of course, you know I would tell.
Bye. How long does it take to wear off?
It's a scene. So
Okay.
until this whole conversation is done, you want to bang that FBI guy. He closes the door.
I mean, do you have
and
his
they're on their way.
number? Do you know where to find him?
No, I've never met those men in my life.
But you said you knew them.
Grace.
Oh. I mean, he was kind of hot.
Do we want some water?
was
Like some water? You got the one off the tray.
You guys just hear from the other room. Are they gone?
Yeah.
Yes, Morty.
Yeah, me too.
Mortimer. I don't know what I would call you in this world.
Morty.
Morty still.
Well, he doesn't have the Kai anymore. So it's just Morty.
As you hear the sound of his like fists just rubbing on the ground.
Mind the hardwood. Oh.
I don't know how well that worked.
I mean, they gave you a
It's
case.
like Chris Maloney and the guy from that show that you like, the Time Traveler show.
I'll open.
Which
Sam
time traveler
Heughan
show?
or something?
Sam Hewen.
Heughan, yeah.
Outlander.
I'll open my case file.
There are so many photos of you with different members of this group.
Is there any like written information, or is there like a lot of?
There's a lot of written information. You recognize some of your cases that had supernatural solutions. You are tagged as being involved. They don't know if you were the cause of these situations or if you resolved the situations or escalated. So like they're investigating only your non-mundane cases. But it seems like they came at you from already investigating what was going on, and then you showed up each time. So they've had you under surveillance.
Well, this is going to make moving around a little bit more complicated. And I'll spread out the pictures across the table for whoever's in the room.
I'll start looking for any pictures of that one guy.
I go to check what does our car look like.
Since when does the FBI investigate paranormal activity?
I go out just to kind of watch them drive away. What kind of car are they driving?
Just kind of like a standard black undercover cop car.
Grace,
Huh?
what are you doing?
I'm looking for his picture
Why?
because he was hot.
Was it
There is a lead with a phone number.
Oh.
On the case.
Grace,
Huh?
the man drugged you.
Whatever. You're not gonna drug me. He was hot. He was into me. Just because he wasn't. I mean, he was into you, but not quite in the same way because he wanted to talk to you. But he was kind of into me, and so if he was into me, then
Are we back in
back off.
college?
Did he drug her?
I'm not
Rip him
interested in
half?
him. You are welcome to him.
Good. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna call this phone number.
Oh, no, wait, hang on, Grace.
I go and call the number.
I follow you and I just pick you up.
But no.
And I grab the number from rapey bastard.
I spin you around and I'm just holding you by the shoulders.
My feet are kicking.
I'm very sorry, but and I just bring you in and just hug you and hold you there.
Nice.
Can I do
She
an
starts
occult roll
rubbing.
based on what they've described happened?
Even with an occult roll, you wouldn't necessarily, you would know that she was under some kind of charm, but whether it's magical, biological, that wouldn't give it to you.
I walk back in just bear hugging Grace, but she's kind of like a baby. This is not normal human pheromones.
I would say not.
You can put me down.
I don't think I can yet.
I am of the mind that was maybe not the FBI, or is the FBI, but there's a special investigations.
They were
or-
fucking dangerous.
His badge was real.
Are we in the X Files now? You're all in these pictures.
Are the X-Files a real show?
I mean,
Am I front facing or back? Which?
Back facing?
Okay, I might try and bite your ear. Let me go.
To bite the
Like, let me go.
And what do you do? I'm just like,
Or you could do what I do with my own kid and just like hold me entangled that way so I can't do anything. Football hole.
sure. Whoop.
Ah,
This is for your own good.
I'm not 5, you know.
that
And
wears
grow.
off.
Why would they be watching you?
I don't know. I mean, they're watching all of us. It seems like these are all connected to cases of
You
mine
think you'll come and find me again?
that were of a paranormal nature.
Sombra comes up the chairlift. Here, she hands you something. Mordecai, spin her around.
Whoop.
Ah!
She sprays something in your face.
Am
You good?
I good?
Yeah.
That fucking rat bastard!
Write down.
What is this?
It's pictures of those guys at different crime scenes.
Give me that.
Oh,
Like involved in the crimes or investigating?
No, like at crime scenes.
are they in like?
Some of them are talking. Sometimes they're talking to police,
Okay.
and they're like, once I ran their face through my facial recognition, they popped up in a couple different things. There's a couple of like real out there paranoia blogs that think these guys are the Men in Black or something. No proof, nothing substantial.
Do
They
they
said
know
they
what
were-
their goal is?
To eliminate deviances, I believe.
Well, they want
said.
to stop Ragnarok. That's the only catchphrase they've ever heard that's throughout.
Stop Ragnarok. Did I hear Valley?
They asked if I.
She pulls out something, presses play, and he says something about Valhalla on the recording. So I
Yeah.
think he made you.
Well, I mean, at least they still gave me the file, so I know what's Coming.
Can I shoot
just-
them the next time I see them?
Well, they do have social security numbers and houses, so probably not.
I have a social security number in the house.
That's why we don't shoot you.
That's not the only reason for me.
I appreciate that.
It's not the only reason for me either.
It's one of maybe 4.
Which is not the only reason.
Love you guys too. Why? So wait, this Odin Ragnarok Valhalla thing.
Norse mythology.
Yes,
I swear they give
That was a
education with that.
test. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Well, if my intuition is anything to go on, which we usually rely on it, I think that they were testing to see if he was actually a member of this group or just someone. I think your power worked, but I think they don't.
Well, and if they're looking specifically for deviants, then a trick like that would be on the table of what they're looking for. It's reasonable. Unfortunate, but reasonable.
But I think we're in the clear as far as this is concerned. Now, Mr. Scottson, on the other hand, I don't know what your power may have gotten him into.
And I don't know either. I'm less worried about the mister and more worried about the child.
Yeah, it would suck if a kid died because of us. Especially after we saved him.
Maybe terrorist a little bit, but
Yeah, there's gonna need to be some therapy from what I'm hearing.
I mean, if I've
not
already...
my therapy.
Dildo monster?
It was kind of fun.
Well, fortunately, Miss Scottson has a terrible online habits. So I did get the ring cam footage, and she hands you another file. These 5 guys that she works with have all been to their house. So one of them may have planted the box.
Like been to her house or like been to her house?
I only have the ring camera footage, Michael. So
Well, but you also said terrible online habit. Like, is there other things that link them to her?
I just mean that it's pretty easy to get her ring cam footage off of a secondary website that was selling her information.
God.
Let me guess, what's her password?
No, nothing as weird as that. It was Scottson.
I'm both shocked and appalled, but not surprised.
I mean, it seems like we have 2 priorities. 1, figure out which of these assholes was the one to leave the box. And 2,
If we even want to pursue it.
I mean, I guess if the child's out of the house, it was one of her coworkers that did it, then he should be safe at least.
And we're not getting paid.
Yes, but sometimes we have to do the right thing.
If you say so. And she kind of like turns around and goes back to her chairlift.
How do we get Scotty and Scott out of this, though?
Can I say something that's going to make all of you look at me funny and raise an eyebrow?
I mean, I look at you funny and raise my eyebrows at you all the time. Go
Yes.
for it.
More so than normal?
Okay.
I'm usually downstairs, but I also roll my eyes quite frequently.
Says the voice coming from the chairlift.
As it's like receding.
What?
The Scottson thing seems to be over, and we seem to have narrowly been placed in the clear. I think we figure out what the hell this Norse mythology thing is, and also we have, and I kind of gesture to where we left the photo album. This is now just the tip of the iceberg on top of fake FBI agents. I'm okay calling the Scottson chapter written and done.
I mean, I feel bad for the kid.
He did say if there is determined to be paranormal quality.
And it's not on your head.
I disagree.
I'm no therapist.
Neither am I.
Literally are.
No, I pretend to be one.
Show us the
On TV.
accreditation.
I do not have any merit points in professional. So I'm literally just calling myself therapist.
Now,
It's on the docket, but it's not there.
Every time the licensing board comes through, you just pretend to be on the licensing
Yes,
board.
exactly.
It's like,
No IT detected doctorates in medical psychiatry. Like,
Now, like I said, I'm no therapist, but that child needed therapy before he met any of us, and he just will continue to need therapy. So,
But we're okay
From
with.
an intercom until he gets shot.
Yeah, I was about. I was about to ask you: are you comfortable with both of them showing up in body bags?
40,000 people die every day.
And we can help prevent one. Or two.
I stated my piece.
I feel like we should get the job done. I don't mind if we don't all participate.
What is the next step for our performer?
Well, are these... I mean, these two things happen to come up at the same time. Are they connected somehow, do we think?
I don't at this time think so, in my personal opinion. But I do think it perhaps would be a good idea to give Mr. Scottson and his son opportunity to get out of town.
If nothing else, it'll get me face to face with that fucker again. And I won't be so kind this time.
It's fine. I don't think we need to go looking for it.
Really? Really?
I'm not disagreeing
He
with you.
spit on me?
I'm not disagreeing with your revenge. I'm simply caution because if those two are like pretending to be FBI agents like this openly, they've got some power, some backing. I just don't think we are in the position to confront that yet. I agree that it needs to be dealt with. Just not yet.
Burner.
Yes, I'm not keep the flame going, but low. For now.
Fine.
Okay.
So I have two questions. Well, I guess 2 points of action. One, I'm going to make a phone call and let Mr. Scottson know that it would be in his best interest to leave the general vicinity if he's able. And two, what's the next action item for our felled fawn?
I would like to add an action item for an action item. I would like to form a committee to talk about this.
Sometimes you need compound action items. It's my Gantt chart.
Is this the Gantt chart inside the Gantt chart inside the Gantt board?
Well, my first thing on my to-do list is to make a to-do list. So what exactly would you all like to do to proceed in our felled fawn case?
I think we need to talk with Miss Randall and see why the hell she doesn't match up with the wedding photos.
I can actually place that call as well. Or
Yeah.
we prefer.
Bring her in. Let her know we have developments.
And then also, that might be dangerous because that house was centaur savaged. Minotaur ravaged.
Well, it doesn't sound like she's the Minotaur, right? If we meet on home turf, we'll have an advantage there.
She's probably not. Maybe she planted them. Maybe she has something to do with it. I'm going to just go ahead and conclude that she has ill will and negative intentions. Everyone on your guard?
So request a meeting for a public place, you think? Or better for the home turf?
Oh, no. Bring her here. Maybe she'll open the bee cabinet.
You know what we could do to not put her on guard? I think it's important for one of us to speak to Scotty because he will probably be no offense. But perhaps Grace, if you speak with the wife, she'll be more expecting a call from the reception. Like,
Sure.
put her less on guard.
Good woman-to-woman connection, too.
My only hesitance there would be that if she did in fact send those two goons or somehow get them involved and has like reported something against you and I, us reaching out to contact her, would that do anything?
Well, do you think us tailing her would be better? I mean, this is not a listed number. We're not going to show up on anything to make this call.
Right, but if she's calling in like being herself.
Here's what I was thinking about how this would work is that you can just call and say, "Hello, Miss," and tell me her name again.
Randall.
Miss Randall. We have an update on the case. We'd love it if you could come to the office so we could discuss it. Innocuous?
Sorry, I got confused. I thought you were talking about
Scottson.
Scott.
Oh,
I mean, I can call Scottson too.
No.
I can call the Scottsons too if we need.
Well, I'm
that
just
way.
thinking, I don't think we should have any contact with the wife.
Or we
Oh,
can
yeah,
have-
no.
Okay, that's what I'm.
we can probably have Sombra drop some sort of automated, autonomous message to the husband to get out of town. That way, that's even less traceable back to us.
Well, I was
Is that
thinking of calling
something
from
you
the
can
hedge
do?
phone.
There's an intercom near your ear. You want me to serial killer call him?
Hello.
No, like
This is your only warning. Get out of town.
a text
For your
message
own
or an
safety.
automated voice message from like a number that's all zeros or something. You've seen movies.
Yeah, because that makes people act rationally.
Well, we have
Dildo monsters do.
You
the same
get
thing.
a text message on your phone
Hey.
that's from a completely unlisted number. It's like leave town or else. Did that make you calmer?
we have the phantom phone booth, so I don't think it should be something particularly traceable.
I mean, I get what he's saying though. It's like maybe we
I'm
get.
just gonna come back up. You hear the chair look back to me?
Sombra, when are you gonna invent teleportation?
It was possible. I already am missing enough parts, don't you think?
Depends how far you're willing to go for science.
Oh, well, I mean, the little death, of course. Every one of your instances is copied and moved, and the current is destroyed. So
Yeah.
Kelvin, is that helpful?
I'm saying I'm against it.
If everyone's good, I'm sticky now, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go shower.
Yeah.
Are you
Go.
sticky for me?
He's still wet.
Oh,
Oh god!
Michael,
Now I think about it being covered in honey.
you want this back?
You're still wet.
That
Bleh.
didn't help.
I'm gonna go shower, and yeah.
Sombra, how you doing?
No. I'm made out of powder. I would never get it out.
Do I know where Scottson would have gone?
No. He has his cell phone, but
Well, we don't even have to have the number for this thing, which is neat.
yeah,
Like,
the
know
Phantom
who you
phone
wanna
booth,
call.
you can just call anyone.
Oh, that's
Well, I was
sneaky.
thinking I'd go show up.
Well, I mean, after he
Okay.
calls him, you might get a location.
Does everybody have the list of what's in our hollow? Because I realized I might not have sent that to everybody.
I know what's there. I just haven't looked at the descriptions yet.
We'll just ask you every time.
That's okay. I'm happy to hear that, but just so people have it for like, you know, got an idea, I want to do my hub alarm. Oh, so are we?
Also, it's middle of the night.
That's fair. I think I'm. Look,
I think we should call Scottson, but I think everything else could. I think it would be more suspicious if we call Randall in the middle of the night.
that's fair.
That's true.
What were you? What is she paying us for?
To get the ring, I believe.
Well,
To find- no, she's
she
paying
wants
us
you to
for
find her
husband.
dead husband.
Oh yes.
She had like covert thoughts about her.
Yeah, you got that
ring.
from your power. So I think telling her you found a body or telling her you found the ring, even though she didn't mention it, I think those two things would get her here the fastest.
So first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yes, I think tomorrow morning is the best course of action, so some of us can get some work done.
I'll go call Scottson.
Thank you, Grace. Too kind.
I'll walk off.
You get down to the hollow, and Summer is holding the phantom phone to you. It's one of those little children's phones with the faces on it.
I have.
I think it would be hilarious, and this does not have to be what it is, but if it just shows up as a different novelty phone every
Every
time.
time.
Like, one time
Sometimes with the burger phone. Yeah. It's in a little like in case of emergency case, and every time you open it, it's a different phone.
I just made me think of Janet standing next to me like,
I watch your phone conversation. I'm standing near you
Sure.
while you make it.
Sure.
pacing back and forth, listening.
So it's a little red.
It makes little cloud noises in its dial.
And if there's a way to get a location from his location from this,
I mean, he would have to tell you.
Who would Scott? Okay, try to get his location.
Okay.
Hello?
Mr. Scottson?
I'm still waiting on my room service.
Oh, good. Mr. Scottson.
Is this the front desk?
It is not, but please don't hang up. I am with, what is our...
It's KCPI.
I'm with KCPI. I know the events of this evening were strange. However,
I'll get you whatever I owe you in the. I don't know why you're calling me in the middle of the night.
there are some other entities that may be interested in you and your son.
Entities?
Yes, we need you.
Like more of that thing?
No.
That thing? That horrible thing?
No. Yes. And some other. We're unclear, but for your safety and for the safety of your son, you need to leave now.
I mean, we're at the Hilton.
No. Leave the state.
I mean, how would anyone know to find us here?
You just told me how to find you.
You dumb asshole.
I mean, my wife froze all the accounts. I
Consider-
don't know if I can get out of. I don't have any money.
He doesn't have any money.
What do you want me to do about it?
Just give him $1,000.
What?
What did he pay us
Push
for? Oh,
buttons.
he hasn't paid us for the case yet, has he?
No, he paid you guys up front, but
How much was it?
I don't know.
It's like
$1,000.
$1,000.
Consider your fee returned.
I'm pushing the buttons.
Your fee has been returned. Get your son and yourself to safety.
Tell him to check his Venmo.
Check your Venmo. Send it to a different bank account.
I have a Venmo card.
Okay, good. Use that. Nothing she can trace, nothing she can track, and cash only.
Does he know she was strangled?
Who strangled your wife?
My wife was strangled?
She's alive. She's alive.
She's alive. She's alive, but
Yeah, she kicked me out of the house. Did somebody
Okay,
come
good.
back and strangle her after we left?
they must have. So they could be after you next. Go. Run. Run, Mr. Scottson. Run.
He's on the phone with that.
Run.
You think he's gonna run?
I mean, I hope I sounded sufficiently panicked.
And then they got on an Alaskan Airlines flight.
And then they boarded a Boeing.
Grace,
Yeah.
we need to work on subtle.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did great.
I thought that was fantastic.
From upstairs. Even I'm panicking, Grace.
Good. That means you'll run.
Take your son out of the state, Morty.
I'll go
Fear
with-
keeps you alive.
I transform into a dog and I get the zoomies.
You run it out.
I can't unlock his account. It's too soon after they were locked.
It's fine. I mean, as long as he's got the Venmo, I think he'll be okay.
I mean,
Check the Hilton.
super traceable.
Check the Hilton. He said he's at the Hilton. He's at the Hilton.
Okay, but it seems like he's leaving.
I hope so.
Because otherwise I could go scare him.
352.
Room 352.
Right, I'll check on in the morning that they're gone.
That's a good idea.
Oh, cool.
Do we have a
Miss Randall.
Do we know
If
what
we
car?
want, I
car
could flag him with a bunch of warrants who gets pulled over by the police.
No, we don't want him incarcerated. We don't
I
want
mean,
him.
but if these guys are shady, because they showed up here way before anyone could have called the police.
But
They'll just
what if
put
they
the
are
kid-
actually...
They'll just put the kid in a temporary placement and he won't be safe at all there.
Yeah.
Or return him to his
Isn't
mother.
he safer than with his dad alone in a hotel room?
The question
It's better to be with foster parents who aren't prepared at all.
And we don't know if they're after the dad or the son. They could be after.
That wolf pack does owe us a favor. From the baby shower?
That's true.
Oh. Well, do you want to call? Oh, wait, hang on. Do you want to... Who, they liked you two.
I mean, Cassandra threw the best baby shower ever, so. But it's also 3 a.m.
Perhaps tomorrow.
He just booked at a Super 8 in Marana.
Dude. Okay.
Coming
well,
back in. I'll call the wolves tomorrow.
Okay. I think that works. I think we've done what we can tonight, guys.
What did I miss?
I scared Mr. Scottson real bad.
Run! Like,
So much he
Okay.
he moved 20 minutes away from where he was.
Smart man.
Better than nothing, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going with fault of him though, no fault of Grace.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, Scottson's an idiot. It's
Yeah,
fair.
there's a lot of Scottsons in the world. You know,
Yeah.
it's amazing that he's booking so many hotel rooms under that name.
Well, you know what? How about we just make reservations at like 12 hotel rooms under Scottson?
with what?
We
I'll
gave
use her
Scotts-
money.
She froze it. Yeah.
That's a good plan. Like
Now we
we
don't
were
know what it
saying,
is. Shocking.
everyone to bed.
I'm glad everyone's gonna have a nice night's sleep while I book 12
Can I help at
hotel
all?
rooms. Yes, get on the phone,
Okay.
check availability on. She hits print and like a weird flying.
Printer?
No, the plant.
Airplane? No.
Venus flytrap starts printing out a piece of paper.
Slimy.
Call those 6 hotels after
Okay.
midnight, so I can't book.
Well, it looks like you both have this under control. Have a good evening.
Of course, Kelvin. You have a nice night.
Thanks.
I owe you
Hey,
some.
make sure you take another shower.
Oh, sure. And I don't think I need one right now.
Walks out. Comes
Kelvin
back.
just oblivious.
Rio, is it safe to assume that in the house I can just change into the animal forms without?
Yeah.
Okay. Walks out, comes back as a cat, and jumps in Michael's lap.
Can you still talk?
Did you pick him because he's the only one with a laugh?
Wow.
I start petting you.
I do the butt raise.
Fair.
Cassie, what are you up to? Going to bed?
Yeah.
Bed?
I'm done. Yeah, I scared the shit out of a man, so I'm good.
Good night.
Yeah. I'm done.
We take a break?
Yeah.
We're sleeping?
Oh, night time.
So everyone went to bed
Yep.
eventually?
Eventually.
So you wake up with a kind of like, you know, like those like puffalopes. They're not puffalopes, but a stupid show makes me think of a Manila.
Envelope?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little like,
Folder.
metal bit.
Okay, yeah.
And inside there are 7 hotel reservations, an ID with your face on it, or with Scottson's face on it, and a credit card, and a note from Sombra saying, "Go and check into these hotels." And then Grace and Mordecai, you wake up with a "Please see me" note.
From Sombra.
Dang it, the teacher was to talk to us.
Oh, and your note says, "Make sure you take Grace."
Am I gonna?
And then you turn it over and it says, "Stop whining, you don't want to get shot."
Fine. We'll go down and see Sombra.
I go down and see Sombra as well.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. Mm.
Oh, Grace, I need you to go to. Oh, sorry.
Oh, give me 1 second. I got called to the principal's office.
I am not the principal.
Well, I mean, you kind of run things around here. So.
This came for you.
Oh.
What am I picking?
Yours is a box. When you take the lid off, there is a sexy chocolate person inside. And yours has just a kind of like Scrabble game with the syllables of your name. You've been summoned.
Would Mordecai know what this means?
You've been summoned by the Court of Desire, or the High Court, and you've been summoned by the Court of the Valley.
But I'm.
Hey. All right.
Oh yeah, the court calls people because they just like throwing them birthdays.
What did I even do?
But I've got to go check into hotels. But I gotta go with
Who was
maybe take Cassandra with you.
True.
Are you also in the hedge with them?
Oh, I had walked in and then realized they were all having a serious moment, and then like stepped up.
Cassandra's gonna go with Kelvin.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be better. Okay.
Believe it or not, Mike is the only one who doesn't have anything to do today.
Ah!
So we should probably find him something to do.
I mean,
He can go check into the other hotels.
when was the last
Can
time?
Mike turn into Scott
Oh,
Scottson?
that's true.
I'll point out, when was the last time the kitchen floor got mopped by Mike specifically?
Okay. I'll send him a text.
You're on KP.
Mike, clean kitchen per Mordecai. Morty.
I
To the
check the
whiteboard?
text
Use the
and
ball.
then walk to the whiteboard that's on my wall of people's dreams. And I have good and bad. And I wipe Morty's name from the good. And I write it under bad. And I underline it. And then I walk to the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
And then she writes dildo golems underneath.
Bilbo Baggins.
Oh,
High court.
You are high court.
But he got summoned to high court,
We
Yeah.
got someone to each other.
and I got.
Because I'm Valley.
That's what I was like. Wait, hold on. Shit. Okay. Are they in relatively the same area?
Nope.
All right.
Somebody's driving up to Mount Lemon.
It's me.
And you don't have a car, so that's going to be expensive Uber.
Are among us?
You have a motorcycle.
it's sale.
All right. Well,
I, upon leaving the hedge and returning, like, with everybody, with Grace, be like, guys, I'm taking from the joint account. I have a very long Uber ahead of me.
You could also go via the hedge if you wanted, but
is there a door?
I mean, like any door, like you guys know how to get to the courts. So.
Okay.
Oh, I probably would do that then if that's...
Yeah.
Are you the one who's good at hedge navigation? Somebody's good at it.
Yeah, I have Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I think I do too. Hold on. Let me look.
Yours is just in town.
Yeah. No, I have a hedge brawler. Never. It's different.
You're good at punching people, man.
I'm great at. I should have used my fake hunting to swerve and get away from that spit thing, but it's not too late. Just remind me, fake hunting.
Should I take a doom token?
No. Learn my lesson.
All right, who wants to go first? Yours is mostly boring, checking
Yeah.
into a bunch of different hotels and then leaving and going to another hotel. So I don't know if we necessarily need to roleplay it. But
Yeah, we can skip it. I will say that like I always like get the key and then go to the elevator and then take a back entrance to leave. So I never like just leave immediately. I always try to make it look like that. And I do carry a suitcase with me. And I always like leave references to me like, oh, gotta get my son out of the car and
Yeah.
Before we did that too, I did want to just stop and make sure that Scott left the Marana Super 8. So we don't have to. We also stopped there and threatened him to leave.
we will roleplay that, but maybe towards the end, or do you want to do that first?
I don't care. No, I'm
Yeah,
whenever
that's
you
fine.
want to.
No, I'm saying like in the end of you checking into hotels or first.
I think that would have
do
been
it
her
before.
first.
Yeah.
I just meant that's what I would have done first before
Okay.
I checked in a bunch.
So you guys drive to Marana. You guys get an Uber to Marana.
You don't have a car either?
No.
Technically, we all work. So,
Yes, but you guys didn't take enough resource dots to afford a car.
How many resources
Everyone,
do you need
invest in a car.
I'm hedging.
we have I think one
So
resource.
that's like a paper trail of us checking in to all these hotels then if we're Ubering to all of them.
The credit card that I was given was
From Sombra.
yeah, but it's Scotty's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would just use his.
Okay.
And we'll go up the street to order it.
Oh,
So you guys, so we'll do that real quick. So you guys arrive at the Super 8.
I'll let you take the lead on this if you'd like.
okay. And go to his room.
As
Sounds like
you-
gave it to me.
As you go straight to the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go straight to the room, you knock on the door, there's no answer.
Is there a? Can I tell if there's a light on at all, or?
Not that you can see.
And then, do we know what his car is?
His car was here.
Okay. Do we have his phone number?
I'm gonna run out of glamour here eventually. I would like to use. Do you want to just open it, or do you want to call him?
I thought we could call him first, but we could also open it, I guess.
We can call him.
Let's call him. That sounds like a good idea.
Hand you this card.
Hey, call him.
This number has been disconnected. Number
Oh,
of
it's
service.
disconnected. That's very reassuring.
I will spend 2 glamour for hostile takeover. And like this, like as we're having this conversation in the phone, like I hear the phone message from Sombra, or sorry, from Cassandra. I'll just turn and step back.
Slowly, carefully.
His luggage is in here, but he is not.
Shit.
Shit, indeed.
Are they at breakfast or something?
We can check.
Is there a restaurant nearby?
There's a McDonald's. You guys haven't gone in the lobby yet. There's a Cracker Barrel up the street.
We poke our heads in the lobby as we exit.
Sure.
As you walk past the lobby, you see Scott Scottson and Scott Scottson Jr. eating waffles in the lobby.
Okay.
Go ahead and walk in.
Okay, so I go up to them and I immediately start like stacking their plates on top of each other.
Hey,
I'm gonna clear. You guys need to be out of town. We already told you this. So
Who are you?
you're done now.
Oh, she's with me, Scott. It would be best if you got breakfast on the road.
Jonathan?
Yes.
I thought... I'm really confused as to who you are.
It's Jonathan. You're
Okay,
good friends,
but
Scott.
when I went to your office, we played golf together, and then when you came to my house, you were a different person. But I originally hired you to be a detective.
Yes. And I am indeed.
So I start kind of like picking him up. Come on, kid, let's go. Come on. So I try to herd you back to the hotel room.
I got out of town.
I will say I specifically said get out of the state.
Scotty, your dad's going to take you to McDonald's on your way to Idaho. Isn't that fun?
Idaho?
Yes, potatoes.
Oh. I had a bad dream about
Don't you
potatoes
know?
once.
Oh gosh, well now it's time to conquer those fears, just like we talked about. By going to Idaho, Scott.
He's really scared of potatoes. See, he had this series of terrible nightmares where potatoes were...
Western Washington's fine. Eastern Washington's Spokane. It's on the way.
When we get back to the hotel room, I start like making sure I'm stuffing everything in the everything.
Those are delicate.
And so okay, we're good. We're clear. Let's go.
On the road.
Okay.
And I bustle them into the car and I say, seriously, Scott, if I see you here in this area again, I'll kill you myself. So you need to go.
What? I thought this was just like a divorce court thing. My life is in danger.
Yes, Scott, we're asking you to leave the state because you're...
She hired an assassin?
Indeed. You must be careful.
That explains that weird box.
What weird box?
The box under the bed.
In the hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck all the way off.
Well, Scott, why don't you show us the box and we'll see if we can disarm it.
You could pull it out, but like every day when we wake up, it's there again. I don't know who's breaking into our hotel rooms.
Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do, Scott, is take Scotty and leave, and I'm going to close the door and the curtains.
Okay. I have to go to Washington? We can't go to like San Diego or something?
San Diego's fine, Scott.
I have an aunt who lives in San Diego. We can stay with her.
No, Scott, no. We're going to be off the grid for a bit.
Okay.
So we need to go somewhere where you don't know anybody. Where you can
Okay.
start a new life. A new tennis
I
court.
can always just check my work email from my laptop.
That's... Scott, can I see your work email? Or can I see your laptop, please?
Yeah.
I just take it and smash it on the bedside.
Oh my god! That's company property!
Indeed, but you don't work there anymore, Scott. You don't work there anymore, Scott.
I have to quit my job?
The new company, you're not going to quit your job. Scott, what are you not understanding? Leave, Scott, leave. No contacts whatsoever. What I meant...
You guys are kind of fussing.
I've never seen culture be this frustrated with an NPC.
It's like I'm trying to save a life, Scott. I will say exactly that.
Well, you guys are fussing. I grab a hold of Scotty, the back of Scotty's head, and I am holding my gun in my hand, and I'm trying to like just be creepy. Listen, this is not a joke. Your son's life is in danger. Your life is in danger. Get the fuck out of here.
We'll just buy
let
new
him
stuff.
go.
I think bringing new stuff would be a good idea.
He kind of like holds his kid to him and goes, I will find you.
I'll be waiting.
Scott, if the box reappears, call me. If the box reappears.
How am I supposed to call you?
You have my card.
But you said no contacts.
Dear God, man, you're in your 40s, use a payphone.
Where the fuck do you find a payphone?
I trust your resourcefulness, but I do.
Now he's being unreasonable.
I'm gonna, as soon as they're out of the room, I will like close the curtains, turn off all the lights.
I'm like pacing and I'm like,
So Cassandra,
talking up.
Cassandra, would you mind giving me a hand with something?
Kelvin.
I get down on the ground and like crawl a little bit closer to the bed and look underneath.
There.
I'm going to need your help getting in this box.
Okay.
Okay.
It seems
Drag
like
the box out.
that seems okay.
There's something in here that is going to try and take any object that belongs to you so that it can sap your abilities, possibly possess you. So be very careful with whatever you're holding.
Okay, so I should or should not be holding my gun.
That is a great
Because
question.
if something comes at me, I'm going to shoot it.
Yes, of course.
Is that okay?
I don't know.
Okay, let's try. Let me see. Is there? I break a chair leg off of a chair. If there's one, and I hold
There goes
that
Scott's security deposit.
We gave him his money back, and he won't fucking get out of town. Oh, we better be out of town now.
He got out of town. He was
He
in
went to Miranda.
Miranda.
Get out of here.
I am going to go ahead and pull a flashlight out of my pocket. And another glamour. I'm gonna need to harvest something. Okay, and I'll pull the lid off the box.
Can I give you glamour? Could we say?
You guys do have a Motley contract where you can put all the glamour in a pool and then split it evenly. That is your guys' Motley contract. But it has to be everyone. So if you activate that contract, everyone loses their glamour, it all goes into a big pool, and then it's split evenly amongst everybody.
Okay, I'm not ready. All right.
So if he gets low, that's good in an emergency.
Okay, so stairs, like it's going to be squishy and disgusting.
What? Okay.
Turn on the flashlight.
Ready?
Is it your flashlight?
It's a random.
Okay.
It's just like I opened the drawer and pulled out a flashlight and closed the drawer.
I'm just saying it's not yours.
No.
Okay.
So walking down the stairs, holding the flashlight out.
You sense a sense of familiarity as you enter, like something is recognizing you, and then you hear a whisper, "Are you gonna leave someone else in its place?"
Of course.
Go. And then like 1,000 nightlights all light up, leading you straight to the pool.
Yeah, I'm not scared at all. We're totally cool.
They're totally cool.
I'm ready.
Walk down.
And sitting on the little pedestal is like an action figure.
Who keeps doing this to this kid?
Had to be somebody that was. But it wasn't. Well, it was his dad. We ruled that out. So who would have had access to the house? It wasn't the mom. We ruled that out.
Somebody did give you some names.
Of the 5 men.
Move into the house.
This is not going to cease until we eliminate the person responsible. Can I have the chair leg, please? I take the action figure and put the chair leg down.
Make a wits plus intelligence roll, just real quick. Pure logic roll.
I wonder if it was a bad idea then to send them out of the they're just gonna keep being attacked. I don't know. The box is magic.
3 successes.
Scottson was the last person to own this hotel room. So until he checks out, that chair leg is Scottson's.
God damn it.
I mean, if you need to put it on me, like on a necklace or something.
I mean, then we could deal with it later.
Yeah.
It is your potential.
I've been feeling pretty stunted recently, so I think.
It would be incredibly dangerous for you to do this. Yes.
Oh. So whatever.
All right, so this will be something that we deal with this evening. And I go ahead and place that on the table. And let's go. Actually, hang on. I have to pick it up again. I need you to leave the box.
Oh, okay. I leave the box.
You just hear
And
a
I
hiss
set it,
from the darkness.
and I set it back on the table and head upstairs.
I just do it on you. I pick up the box after you exit it.
Oh, no, it disappears
Oh, okay.
as soon as he exits.
It's under my bed now, probably.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Let's check in. It's Scott.
Oh, God. Call the next Uber. We did it.
But again, I wonder.
We went to the hotel
Did he
and we
have
threatened the guy. Oh, yes, we did it.
Well, we took the curse, so
True.
that's at least.
Should have.
But we still have to figure out who did this so that we can stop them, I guess. I don't know.
You need to find the original box, is the problem.
I'm gonna text Sombra and just say like, hey, can you get us addresses for these 5 guys or like more information on them? And
Should I just call in a favor and get you a driver?
that would be great.
Please go. Please wait till like my suffering.
Because she wants to teach us a lesson. We're not going to learn if we get on home bacon.
I should just threaten her. That's right.
Anyway,
I think that's a good idea,
He's
Cassandra.
such a dress horse.
the Valley Court is in the Rage Room near the Park Place Mall.
Oh goodness.
And
Okay.
the High Court is in a small
Little bungalow.
bakery / flower shop on Mount Lemon.
That sounds adorable.
But it's also a flower shop.
Fair.
It's the Daisy Cookie Cabin.
Daisy's cookie cabin.
Which one of you do we want to go first?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm hedging there, so I'll probably get there first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm in town, so I think it makes sense that I arrive.
So you exit out of
You get there first, yeah.
you exit out of a porta potty near the cookie cabin.
I take note of my surroundings and I lick my finger and go like this to try to see if the high is going to be above 80 up there. Probably not.
Let's Google. It's what, August?
Yeah.
Give me a date.
August 7th.
Be above
3.
To get above 80 up there? I think the high is usually like 79.
You can't get.
It was 81 degrees that day.
Yes!
No, wait. The 7th?
August 7th. You know, after the 6th.
Yes.
Oh, Dave.
7, 8, 9.
August 7th was 97 degrees.
Summer camp was hot up there.
Well, it's the high. So it doesn't matter the actual temperature, it's the high.
Okay.
On the high temperature.
Okay. So, wipe my finger off a little and head in.
You walk in, and behind the counter, you see an incredibly gaunt woman. Looks like she's starving to death, rags hanging off her body. You recognize the Duchess of Aching Hunger. And she goes, "Darling, I think someone's here to see you." And a man who is gold-plated like an Oscar, like dulled features, kind of walks in and is like, you're here for your appointment, yes?
Yes,
All right, right but this way.
thank you. And I turned to the woman who greeted me and I thank you.
Don't
Right.
thank me. Would you like something to eat before you go?
Oh, no, thank you.
That's in the spirit of things. And you enter into kind of like a two-face, like it's a large audience chamber with columns, one half gilded and filled with treasures, the other half dilapidated and freezing cold. Broken windows, ice and snow coming through, and then two thrones. But I'm assuming you know why you're here.
Out of character. Jake genuinely doesn't know.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. In the interest of transparency and full honesty, I do not know.
Well, you broke into somebody's house.
That's right.
Yeah. And unfortunately, when you transgressed against him, you were standing awful close to some naturally blooming plants. So, you got me, bud. Now, if you were there to jerk off or like steal his underwear or something, we're cool. But I need your reasons for why you were there. And I will ask you to be as honest as possible because we do have the lie dogs. And as he says that, you hear this hissing as these mostly dog-like creatures with zippers down their back come out hissing and
Dog-like
sniffing at you.
creatures hissing.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, one of my best friends, I don't know if he would call me his, but one of my best friends in the Motley was tasked with finding info about Kelvin, yes.
Yeah, I know people's names.
I just,
He's in my court. He's a nice guy.
he is. I just don't want to assume.
A little
anything.
full of himself.
I don't know if he would call me his best. You understand.
Yeah, he showed up here once with my face on it. It was real rude, but I let it go because it was hilarious. No.
So Kelvin got tasked with finding some info about a woman's husband, and it smelled fishy all over the place.
Okay.
So I went with Cassandra and Grace to investigate, and we found some things. The
He's
woman,
born shit?
yep, found all
Okay.
that.
Yeah, no. I mean, like,
Delicately placed,
100%
very clean.
on board. Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. Making a
So you did jerk off.
no, the time didn't seem right.
Okay. One of the dogs hisses. It's like, that's a joke answer, but it is, you know what I mean?
Noticing.
But it's borderline, you know what I mean? Like,
And we found that the woman who tasked us with finding info was not his wife. His wife.
not his wife.
Not his wife.
But she's pretending to be his wife?
Pretending to be his wife
Okay, but still, why were you there? That's all I really need to know.
to get info.
To get info?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reconnaissance.
So you got paid for it.
I personally have not gotten any payment.
But like you were doing it for somebody who was getting paid. You broke into his house because you were getting paid.
I see now how that sounds terrible. But
You broke into his house because you were getting paid.
yes.
Okay, cool. We're good then. You were doing it in the hustle. That's totally down with what we do here.
Yeah.
So you have a great day, okay? Grab a pastry on the way out. She'll try and give you one filled with worms. Ask for the second one, okay?
Thank you for that.
Yeah. And it's on me. Don't even worry about it, bro. Next time, jerk off. We wouldn't even have to have a meeting.
As I'm leaving, I make a motion to like write that down.
Oh yes.
King of the Duke of Excess. Totally down as long as you got something out of it. Prince of the Valley might not be so happy.
Looking at this, I'm like, well, shit.
Do you take the
Well,
second
you
page
jerked
right?
off.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Here you go, sweetie. Here's your crawler. It's delicious, I promise.
Can I have
No,
the
no, don't
second
take it.
one?
No, you want this one. This
I
one's
don't
much
want
better.
this one. This one's the crawler.
Oh, fine. This one's nothing but trans fats.
I kind of excellent macros.
One day you wither away.
Someday I will.
You seem sad all of a sudden. Wonderful.
I take. And
It's just kind of a disappointing donut. No worms, but it's like disappointing.
Yeah.
oddly chewy. That is disappointing.
I'm sorry. It's wonderful for you.
Have a nice day. And I leave.
I hope your day is filled with misery. He just kind of stares at you as you leave.
I love the lore that it's like that place that everybody's like, how does it stay open? Nothing is good.
The donuts.
The flowers are great.
Yeah.
The donuts are either chewy or hard as a rock,
Or filled with worms.
full of worms.
Shall we get yours out of the way then?
Oh, okay, go to the rage room.
There is a man there, bright green mohawk, kind of like punk vest, big kicky boots, plaid pants, and he's just kind of like has his feet up on the counter. He's like, Grace, right?
Yep.
What the fuck have you been up to? Get in here. You walk into the office. It's just a normal looking office.
Okay.
And your father is sitting behind the desk.
Like my actual father? Like
He
Grace?
looks like him.
Fuck.
Ms. Rojas, I'm incredibly disappointed by your behavior.
Okay, I know that this is not my dad.
This is the Prince of the Valley. The Prince of the Valley always shows up as somebody you have internalized anger for. That is his mask. All right, let's hear your excuses before we get to punishments.
It was part of a job trying to find. You're gonna punish me anyway, so why say anything?
Because I need to know why you were there.
It was part of a job.
Were you aware that you were had your foot on a dead leaf when you tripped the security system?
Was that before or after the Minotaur came after my friend?
Minotaur? You mean Morty?
Oh, you didn't know about the Minotaur that ransacked the place?
The only
before we got
Minotaur
there?
in town is Morty.
No. You told us about that, right? Yeah. No. There was a fog.
So you're
and
telling me a big naked guy with a bull face attacked you and then you broke into the guy's house?
No, we were on the grounds. A fog came up. We ended up in a
A fog in the
maze.
middle of Tucson?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You
So that sounds
want-
believable to you?
You believe what you want. I know I'm telling
You're
the truth.
seeming real aggressive.
Yeah, because this face right here, I don't get along
I'm going
with.
to need you to manage your tone.
Yes, sir.
Would you like a candy?
Maybe later.
He pushes just a bunch of hard black licorice candy towards you. I think you should have one. Calm down a little. Is it your time of the month? Now, you understand what we do here is keep Tucson safe from the gentry. And every time you transgress, you bring us one step closer to that. Do you want to see everyone you know and love die?
No.
Taken away to Fairy? Enslaved for the rest of their lives? Is that what you want?
No,
Then tell me why you killed the guy.
I didn't.
And why is he dead?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Oh, so you're trying to find that out by breaking into his house?
Yeah, because where are we going to find out where he...
You could just ask his wife.
Yeah, the dead lady?
Yeah. You've never talked to dead people before?
Or the lady who hired us who claims to be his wife.
She's claiming, so there's another lady who's claiming to be his wife?
Exactly.
So why don't you just torture her?
We were
Why am I
going,
having to come up with every solution for you?
we were going to call her in this morning, then I
Have a
got summoned
candy.
to the
Have a candy.
valley.
You need to calm down. Have a candy. Your tone.
Can't stare at me.
Do I don't want to take the candy.
They must be constantly.
Now, give me 5 good reasons I shouldn't punish you.
I was doing my job. We're trying to figure out why the fake wife is going after a fake husband with the already dead wife. She wants something of him.
Tone.
And we were hired.
She wants something from him that she's being sneaky as shit about. There's a minotaur underneath his house or in the fog that we triggered somehow. And he's missing or dead, and we don't know why.
So do you feel personally slighted by this Lisa woman?
Absolutely.
So you want to punch her in the face?
Eventually.
Okay. I think that's all we need here. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Get out of here before you get in any more trouble. And next time, look where you're stepping. I don't want to see your face in my office anymore.
Yes, sir.
And get out of here. And next time, like, just say it from the get-go. Why all this running around?
I wave off and I leave.
As you're passing by the punk guy, it's like, hey, you want 10 minutes in the rage room?
No, I got shit to do.
No.
Thank you. I'm
I'll take you 10 minutes in the room.
That was good.
These desire cups. Short fuses. He says as you walk out.
Uber. Racking up the Uber tabs today.
Everywhere. I get a job
Y'all
later.
need to get your own snail. Sand.
The only one with transportation is just sitting at home in bed, just like
Yeah,
I hope he's
I am pointedly not cleaning the kitchen.
have the snail go around putting slime on the kitchen floor. I love it.
I'm
That's the
waiting.
page out of my book. I'm the valley.
I'm waiting for Royal Escargot to have their annual, summer snail-a-thon.
What? So my court's fear, right? It's just straight up fear. Okay. Yeah.
well, it's fear, wet, dark, unknown.
Creepy.
So straight up here as well as gay down street.
Yeah. I pour a bunch of water on the kitchen floor.
What?
That's cleaning.
I step out of the hedge.
In socks.
The wet socks.
Because you took your shoes off before stepping in because they're covered in hedge.
So, and I just, how is he not in my court?
Sweet music.
Things go right up to his room, take your wet socks off, and throw them in his face. Let me see.
Are you in your room?
Yeah.
I
would
take
just pass
one
the
wet
rest
sock
of the
off and I stick it over the doorknob.
Yay.
And then I take the other wet sock and I just slide it under your door. Along with the whiteboard that has everyone's tallies of doing the chores and then your name. Where it says your name, there's just a piece of duct tape over it.
Over my name.
Yeah, I just slide it under the door. And I walk away.
I circle your name on my whiteboard with a dream list.
Are you allergic to anything? Are you allergic
Oh,
to
gosh.
anything?
Cold iron.
Not that I know of.
You hear a subtle meow outside your door.
Okay, Morty. We need to draw. We need a personal boundary here. If we're mad at each other, you can't be a cute little cat because I feel bad not petting you.
Does that thing where the cats just like fly under their shoulder and present their belly?
I pick,
Now run in and spray on his TV.
pick you up and then like go lay back on my bed.
And I just start purring,
Okay.
kind of nestle under your arm. And I've decided that's enemies to lovers, enemies and lovers.
I love it.
All right.
Yes.
Bestiality?
I just have this image of the little cat that like winds up for the bite.
So I guess we'll skip to everyone getting home.
Oh my gosh.
I walk in the door as Scotty Scottson still because it just was such a pain to go back and forth.
That guy was such a tool.
I know, an idiot. I got out of town.
I am
Great
in the
impression.
kitchen mopping the floors because I did feel bad after. So,
While a cat watches.
Yeah.
Its tail just casually flicking.
Oh, Michael, interesting choices here. Are you still on the chore board?
yeah.
Wow.
Don't mind me, I just need an energy drink as Sombra rolls in across your just freshly mopped floors.
It's fine. Don't you have a fridge down there?
I do.
Bitch.
I jump down and I like wipe my head across the tire.
I'm gonna go wash off the dumb, excuse me.
You look dumb.
I'm beginning to feel it.
Okay.
I see you weren't imprisoned by the High Court.
Coming back as me. No, they're strangely all about jerking off, and I have so many questions about it.
You should have joined that
This
court.
court's
Oh, sorry.
nothing but trouble.
Spring?
Oh, no, it'll be the High Court. Desire.
Yeah.
You seen Grace yet?
I'm probably just walking in right now. That took
No.
a long walk.
I actually haven't seen Gret. Oh, found her.
Hey,
Yeah, what were those assholes like?
ask my dad.
Isn't your dad?
You would understand that.
Yeah.
I cover my
Your
mouth.
dad was there?
Apparently,
It's a thing. it feels good. It's like a self-propelling. I can't explain
If
it.
you
if
have to
don't-
defend it this much, it doesn't sound great.
You guys are all about jerking off. I didn't know that.
no, it's more like what you want and getting what you want and like indulging in what you want and
But there is the jerk off
Or-
clause.
well, I mean at least once a week.
Yeah, you're allowed to be Sombra. Like you're allowed to be anywhere as long as you've jerked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really should have joined that one.
No, this is like you got to get to completion, or is it like?
Yeah, you have to
couple
leave
of
evidence of your presence. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know if it's worth it with the warm donuts, honestly. It's not even the
Don't tell me what
flavor.
you
it's-
don't.
I mean, you always get the third donut. That's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
The third, I was told to get the second one, and it was
Oh,
mildly
You never get
disappointing.
the second one. You always get the third.
third
one.
one's the best.
You say no twice and then yes. Everyone knows that. This guy.
Basket donuts?
To be fair, I honestly think that the Duke will like you better for that. It gives his sister a little something, you know.
Okay, that's valid. Did you meet Javi?
Oh yeah. He was cool. Yeah. I mean, I might go back to the rage room just to hit shit.
Again,
To hit
self.
that? Or
Oh no! Don't. If you noticed Javi didn't have anything weird, that's because everything weird is beneath those pants.
Oh.
Don't.
Oh.
Again, rage in the rage room. It's like the self-fulfilling and self-propelling.
It's like a face hugger.
why am I intrigued, Sabra?
There is no reason why you should be.
You are in the wrong court, Mike.
Yeah, you are really in the wrong court.
Interesting.
Anywho, where did we all get today?
I got yelled at for stepping on a dry leaf.
Okay.
I finished Candy Crush.
Really?
The whole thing?
Finished. Wow.
Wow.
Good job.
13 hotels of varying quality.
I only sent you to 7.
Oh, there was a few extra that came through.
I don't remember doing that, but it sounds like me. I was on a Candy Crush high.
You had me called 6 last night.
Yeah, but I only sent you to check in to 7 because the rest were out of state.
Well, he's going to have some extra reservations and charges.
I mean, the wife, right?
She's paying for
Yeah.
it, right?
Did he take the news well that he was gonna have to essentially
Yeah,
start a
please
new
tell
life?
us how that
He's an idiot.
Again, you smell like an idiot.
So,
he's gonna be
I
back.
could harvest off of myself for my disappointment in humanity for creating this
that's
man.
bad.
I put the thing on me so that we have time.
Oh,
Wait,
shit,
what?
we gotta
Vanity
go
is
to
gonna
bed.
be back.
What?
The what?
The night it's under her bed.
The
You
what?
again?
Under your
What's
bed?
under your bed?
You put the shadow box on Cassandra?
Yes.
So we brought it into
The most
house.
listless and not narcissist,
Nihilist?
nihilist one?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's why it makes sense to put it on me.
It kills people who don't have potential.
I mean, it's gonna take a while.
What are you talking about? She's got great potential. She's
Not
got
if she
a lot
doesn't
of-
believe in
oh,
it.
shit.
That's why they do this to children. They believe they could be anything. The idiots.
We'll figure
Cassandra,
it out. That kid doesn't need that.
I want you to meditate on something for me this evening. While you may not have achieved what you would have liked to have achieved as of yet, you are but a rock atop a hill waiting for just a push to achieve your potential.
Why am I the
It
therapist?
seems like it would be easy then, because a rock rolling down a hill. Pretty easy.
Exactly, because you are capable.
So someone has to push me.
I think he means that you're just waiting for your right moment.
Yes.
You get
Maybe
I mean,
this is it.
I can push her more.
You are nothing but potential energy, Cassandra.
I
Yeah.
hated physics.
In other news,
Think about all the people you could kill.
in other
And
news,
then I don't. That is hard.
Tell you
No,
what.
but you could.
That is success.
We can find a basketball game or a football game or a concert or something tonight, and we can just go annoy everybody.
Ooh. The lights don't dim. The lights
Anybody
don't dim at
else?
the movie theater.
before we do that,
Oh.
I was going to catch the notebook again, sorry.
Agent Dumb and Agent Dumber drove by the house 15 times.
Our house?
Ah.
Oh.
They are stupid.
Right. Scottson just got home. Well, that's a problem for tomorrow.
I go stare in the fridge to look for food.
As you look in the fridge, everything inside it is a decapitated head from somebody that you served with in the Fey military. Go ahead and make a clarity roll for me.
What?
What kind of room?
Clarity roll.
Clarity?
Oh no, the consequences of our actions.
Okay, so this is strongly associated with the changeling's endurance. That'll be a +3.
What if I have no clue? I mean, it's.
So roll 7 dice.
I'm not rolling my clarity?
No. So I'm sorry. We're doing a breaking point. You roll 7 dice.
I got 3, 4.
4. So that means you take 4 mild clarity damage.
4 mild clarity.
So wait, you don't want successes on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
So my clarity was 6, is now -4.
So you had 6, yeah. So you take 4 slashes, just like damage.
Okay.
So it's essentially just like another health bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the wrong phone, I forgot.
So you've gone into your 3 most rightmost, right?
I'm sorry, what?
So going left to right, you had 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you took 1, 2, 3, 4. So that puts you in the one.
Last
So you have
yeah.
just the second. The last 2 are empty, but the third one.
So here.
I'm not using a character sheet.
But yes, so like if you had 6 here, these 4 would be filled in, and so these 3 right here would be your rightmost, and you're into one of them. So yes.
Okay. I just need to look up the clarity conditions just real quick.
I have no clarity.
Yeah.
Remember, that was not me.
You have clarity?
I have. No, that's willpower. I had no clarity because they were.
No,
I
your
would-
clarity is equal to your.
I was a Strix, so I didn't get something.
Yeah, but you're not. You
Okay.
didn't get any experience.
Oh, maybe that was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
have
no.
any
You should have 1 word and you should have clarity.
I don't have any clarity.
My
We'll go into
PDF
it
is
later.
not loading right now.
Starting clarity is 7?
Okay,
No, that's. Is it?
I'll give myself 3.
There's no way because I have 3.
Yeah, it's a combination of things.
I'm using.
We can look at it later.
machine.
But okay,
Well, just look at the bottom of your character.
This one doesn't have it
no, I'll look it up.
because this is
Okay,
the extended.
sorry. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
I'm looking up clarity conditions. So
Ah!
do delusional.
Wait, where's the thing? Nope.
Really need to download this onto my computer. Or find the physical book. I don't know where it went.
What do we think the third donut actually is?
It's the most delicious donut you've ever had.
Sweet jamberry. This is my Stardew Valley.
If only.
I'm not gonna lie.
don't want
It's
a
surprising that
crystal.
you play Stardew Valley to me. I don't know why.
It's super cute.
I played it years ago and then it just came back in now.
I just picked up Animal Crossing again, and my villagers are like, "It's been 1 year and 8 months." Ah!
I'm waiting on this page to load, but as soon as you reel away from that and your mind is kind of broken by it, it's just a normal fridge.
I close it and I go to bed.
You don't eat anything. Aw. Sad.
Anybody else? Do you tell anybody?
No.
I go to the movies.
The film.
You wanna go see the Notebook? Where's the Notebook play?
The mall. They have it on 78 millimeters, 77 millimeters, whatever. I just like look at the listings and find the saddest movie I can find.
That's nice.
Oh, I see.
I'm running low. I've got a different
Real
midnight
low.
snack.
Sun's getting real low.
I would love if we could go to a sad movie together
Clarity is
sometime.
equal to what's feels composure.
And once
Thank you.
I'm full, I'll just start laughing in the middle of it and like piss off everybody that was sad.
Oh God, we probably have some sort of bit like that.
I love it.
Why he crying?
Oh my goodness.
For the record, Kelvin does consider you one of his best friends.
Aww.
He's just cold and distant and a little bit of a prick.
Oh my goodness.
As you lay awake in the dark, you cannot shake the feeling that something is crawling just
Oh, yeah.
out of your sight. You can feel its hot breath whenever you close your eyes.
Yikes.
We gotta take care of this thing.
How do we kill the thing that steals the potential?
As you've gotten your ticket and you're about to sit down, your phone rings. The caller ID says Waffle House.
I walk out of the theater and take it in the hallway. Hello.
You said to call?
If the box returned.
It's here in our new hotel.
Shit.
Where are you?
I'm not supposed to tell you that.
Not nearby.
No.
Out of state?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Scott, I wish you the best, and I'll let you know when I have a solution for this.
Okay.
Appreciate the information, and yes, Scott.
Scotty won't wake up. And that's where we're end tonight.
I'm gonna harvest myself.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been the Mighty Misfit Menagerie. We are great and wonderful people who have no flaws.
Nope. None whatsoever.
There is no darkness in any of our hearts.
Only in the world.
And we would like to thank our patrons.
Yay!
Taku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Ruckelman, my mother, Daniel, Dreamlover, Sparky, and Meepo.
Your mother, Daniel.
Yes.
Your mom's a patron.
My mom is a patron. We will come up with a tagline at some point in the future. We haven't decided yet if Margarita would stop whining about it.
What?
Eventually.